What's going on, guys? JSGC here, back again with another football video, where today we're going to be doing my Premier League predictions ahead of match day number 8 as Premier League action and Manchester City action returns once more after another long 2-week international break. So before I do crack on with this video, please do go and check out today's video sponsor, which is brought to you by SofaScore. SofaScore are going to keep you guys up to date with all the latest scores from around the grounds. They're going to keep you guys up to date with all the latest match information, the latest team news, latest statistics, and all your good footballing needs all in one place, all in one app. It's not just covering football and their information and scores, it's got you guys covered for all the sports that you want to go and follow. So do go and check out SofaScore. It is a free app to download, very highly rated, and anyone that does download using my link in the description or the QR code on screen does help to support the future content created here on my channel. Now, cast your minds back a couple of weeks ago where we last covered match day number 7 in the Premier League. Not my best performance, no correct scores, 5 correct results and 5 incorrect. So looking on the Friday night game on the 3rd of October, had Bournemouth 1, Fulham 1 as a 1-1 draw. That game finished 3-1 to Bournemouth in a good home win for them. On the Saturday, I had Leeds down as 2-1 home winners against Spurs. That finished 2-1 to Tottenham Hotspur. Instead, I like to chuck a couple of curveballs out there, and Leeds, Ellen Road, not an easy place to go to, so that's a good win there for Tottenham Hotspur. You had Arsenal taking on West Ham. I had that down as 3-1 Arsenal win. That finished 2-0, so not a million miles away with that one. I had Man United down as 2-1 winners in what I thought would be a close game against Sunderland. In the end, United cruised it, winning by 2-0 and a much needed win for Ruben Amorim. And then the final game on Saturday, the 4th of October, was Chelsea taking on Liverpool. I had that down as a 1-1 draw. Chelsea managed to win that game by 2-1 as Liverpool entering into a little bit of a slump. So yeah, something to keep an eye on. And then on the Sunday games, I had Aston Villa down as 2-0 winners against Burnley. That finished 2-0 at Villa, 2-1 at Villa Park. So I wasn't too far away with that one. I had Crystal Palace down as 2-1 winners away against Everton to continue their good form. But Everton, thanks to a 93rd minute Jack Grealish winner, managed to win that game and break the Crystal Palace good form, and also making Crystal Palace into a bit of a meme after they changed their ex-bio about their unbeaten run. And that's kind of been a running joke now that's been going on for the last couple of weeks. Newcastle United had them down as 2-1 winners at home against Nottingham Forest. That finished 2-0 again. I wasn't too far away with quite a few of these. And then Wolves against Brighton, had Brighton down as 2-0 winners away from home against Wolves. That finished 1-1. And the final game, I had Man City down as a narrow 2-1 winners away against Brentford. It was a narrow game and it was a Man City win by 1-0 again. Not a million miles away with that one, but no correct scores. 5 correct results, 5 incorrect, 3 out of 10 from me. Must do better. So on to match day number 8, straight after the international break. We've got the first game taking place on Saturday, 18th of October 2025. In the early kickoff, we're heading to Nottingham Forest taking on Chelsea in the 12:30 p.m. BST game, being broadcast live in the UK on TNT Sports. I'm going with Chelsea to win this game by 2-1. I've been pretty impressed with Chelsea so far this season. Nottingham Forest struggling a little bit under Ange Postecoglou. There's talk of him potentially leaving and another new manager being brought in. Never a good thing when you're running through managers very quickly. And yeah, just a bit of a mess at Forest right now. So see it being a close game, but going 2-1 Chelsea in that match at the City Ground. Then moving on to the 3 o'clock games here in England. Brighton and Hove Albion taking on Newcastle United. It's one heck of an away day, that one, for Newcastle. And I'm going for them to pick up a point. I'm going for a 1-1 draw there. Wasn't too sure on how to call this. It all depends on which Brighton team turns up. If it's a Brighton team that's capable of beating anyone in the league, then I can see Brighton beating Newcastle. But if Brighton don't turn up and Newcastle do, I can see Newcastle winning that game. I weren't sure what to do. Played it safe. Score draw. 1-1. Then you've got Burnley taking on Leeds United at Turf Moor. I'm going with Burnley to take this one. Make home advantage count. When you're a newly promoted side taking on another newly promoted side and you're the team that's playing at home, they're very big games. They're games that you've got to be looking at on paper and you've got to be saying, we've got to make this about quality, we've got to win this game. And I'm going for Burnley to do that. So I'm going 2-1 Burnley, Turf Moor. You've got Crystal Palace taking on AFC Bournemouth at Selhurst Park. I'm going for Crystal Palace to get back to winning ways. I'm going with a 2-0 Crystal Palace win at Selhurst Park. Then up to Manchester at the Etihad Stadium. You've got Man City taking on Everton. I think Everton dealing a big blow with Jack Grealish being ineligible because he's on loan at Everton from Manchester City, so he cannot play in this game. I think that's going to have a bit of a knock-on effect for Everton. I think they're just going to have to try and adapt to the game a little bit more. So if Man City can get off to a quick start, I imagine City will just be looking to try and grab a couple of quick goals, break Everton down, and try and just make this game all about the quality that Man City have got. Then I can see it being not a classic game of football, but I can see Man City being too strong. I'm not sure if I see Everton scoring, so maybe I'm biased, but I'm going 2-0 Man City win against Everton, with Everton just missing Jack Grealish from that game. And then you've got Sunderland taking on Wolves at the Stadium of Light. I'm going with Sunderland to pick up a big 3 points. This again could be a real big game towards the bottom of the table come the end of the season. Home advantage. Got to take full advantage of it. Going Sunderland to win this game by 1-0. And then the final game on Saturday, I'm going with Arsenal to win away from home against Fulham. That game kicking off at 5:30 p.m. BST, with the game being broadcast live on Sky Sports here in the United Kingdom. Arsenal, I'm going for a 2-0 win for them. I think they'll be too strong for Fulham. 1 goal in the first half, make it count in the second half. 2-0, job done for Arsenal, another 3 points. Then moving on to Sunday's game, starting off in North London. You've got Tottenham Hotspur taking on Aston Villa at 2 p.m. BST kickoff, with the game being broadcast live on Sky Sports. And I'm going with a 1-1 draw. Again, I weren't too sure what to do with this because Spurs can be a bit of a funny team. It depends what Tottenham Hotspur team turn up, and I could probably argue the same case about Aston Villa. It depends what team turns up as to who's going to pick up the 3 points, because in the Premier League, when it comes to winning games and working your way up the table, it's all about quality and consistency, and that's the key really to having a really good season. I'm not sure which way to call this one, so again, just sitting on the fence like I did with the Brighton Newcastle game, score draw 1-1. And then the final game on Sunday, you've got Liverpool taking on Manchester United at Anfield. That game kicking off at 4:30 p.m. BST, with the game also being broadcast live on Sky Sports in the UK. I can't see anything other than Liverpool winning that game. Again, I don't think it's going to be much of a classic. I can see Liverpool being better than United and beating them, so I'm going 2-0 Liverpool win there. And then the final game on Monday night, 20th of October 2025. We're heading to East London, where you've got West Ham United taking on Brentford. That game kicking off at 8 p.m. BST, with the game being broadcast live on Sky Sports. And again, home advantage. I'm going with West Ham to take this game by the scruff of the neck. I think they're going to score. Not too sure what Brentford are going to do. Again, I contemplated here a score draw, 1-1, sit on the fence, but I do genuinely think West Ham are going to win this game, so maybe I might be better going with 2-1, but I'm going to go 1-0. Very boring game. Second half goal from West Ham. West Ham take the 3 points by 1-0. West Ham 1, Brentford 0. My final prediction ahead of match day number 8 in the Premier League. So we'll see how we get on, and I'll be back again next week with more predictions ahead of match day number 9. So if you did enjoy the video, please do leave a thumbs up. That would be much appreciated. It lets me know that you are enjoying the videos. Also, don't forget as well to leave your thoughts in the comments below, including your predictions ahead of match day number 8 in the Premier League. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new around here. It is free to subscribe. Social media links, you can find them in the description if you want to go and follow me on my X, Instagram and TikTok. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorship for any videos or any general business inquiries. And finally, do go and check out today's video sponsor, which is brought to you by SofaScore. I'll see you all again real soon for the next video. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope everyone is safe and well. And I'm pleased to announce international break, done and dusted, football, Premier League, Manchester City, very much back. We've got everything to build up towards with all the content, so stay tuned for that. Take it easy, guys. Peace. Ciao for now.